Hey, what's going on YouTube? We're going to talk about 5 mistakes that beginning DJs make when they're starting their business. That's right, welcome back to YouTube. It's your boy Yoshi, and today's sponsor, before we get into it, it's me, baby. Check out the new line that I have with Amazon. It is called Saved by the Beat, and you can get it today. Look fly and flashy like me. So, you got some gear, you're contemplating getting some gear, you want to start your private events company. Here are 5 mistakes that I find other DJs making when they're starting their business. Number 1, gear FOMO. That's right, gear FOMO. As a DJ, you're drawn to looking at what other people are using and what other production companies are utilizing to make their events a success. And you think that it is a necessity to have everything for every application, which is wrong because you can't have everything. If you were to attempt to try to have some of the gear that we have and some of our friends have, you're gonna be spending a lot of money, like enough money to buy a house, and a house in New Jersey. We have everything from, 12s, 15s, 18s, double 18s, 21s, things that can sound a stadium. Some of our friends, they have full-on production companies where they put out $100,000, $200,000 worth of work in a night. So please don't think that you need to have everything, so don't get gear FOMO. Which leads us to number 2, thinking that you need the most expensive gear on the market. This is one of the big ones. And in speaking to DJs, when we're coaching them, I always ask, send me your packages, send me the gear list, and let me know what your goals are. One of the top things that I see is just this insane gear list of nothing but expensive gear. I'm talking $3,000 for a moving head, $500 for an uplight. You don't need that. And to be honest, I'm gonna tell you straight up, we do not use the most expensive gear on the market. Sure, I love Rain mixers. Sure, I love Techniques. Sure, I love to have expensive stuff. But if you look at some of the pictures of the gear that we use, some of the speakers that we have, we have great setups. Some of the speakers that we have are custom built at home, and they're cheaper than the counterparts at what RCF or EV are making. I mean, some of the setups that we use, I even use older gear that's 10 years old. You don't need to have the most expensive stuff on the market to be able to be impactful. What you want to do is be able to understand your gear and know how to use it to the max potential. Okay? So you can make Shure SLX D4 work and you don't need to have a ULX. Why do you need to have a ULX? Do you really need encryption? Do you? Do you really want to spend 3 times the amount of an SLX for one mic to get a ULX? You would rather have gear that is more applicable to the types of events that you're going for, as opposed to having the most expensive gear. Which in turn leads to number 3, contracts and insurance. A lot of DJs who I've spoken to, they don't even know what a contract is. They go in and they make handshake deals. Handshake deals. When you're talking about exchanging money, at any point, it doesn't matter if you're exchanging $500, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. Shoot, $1 million. And if you're getting $1 million gig, good for you. That is dope. When it comes down to it, the contract protects both you and your client. So please have a viable contract that you can use. And in a future video, we're going to talk about what's in my contracts and my agreements, including my full terms of services, Schedule A, Schedule B, what you should have, what may be applicable to you, what may not be. But I'll help you guys draft your agreements if you don't have it. Number 4, seeing everybody as competition. I don't understand why DJs like to look at others and they think, I can do better than them. They're getting all these gigs, why can't I? Get out of your head. DJs are not competition. Yes, we are going after similar gigs, but there are only so many events that you can handle in a given year, in a given day. So it actually helps and you get booked more by collaborating with other DJs of the same caliber or higher or lower. Collaborate. Now, think about it from this perspective. You have gear, you have solid agreements, and another DJ who may be established may have a booking that they need gear for. Shout out to a couple of the homies, and they are world-class DJs, producers, but they don't have gear. So whenever they need something, they hit us up and we take care of them. And in turn, that leads to a booking for equipment, and that leads to working with other event planners, buyers, more agents, and makes you more viable. So stop seeing other people as competition. We're friends in this game. We really are. We're friends in this game. And that leads us to number 5, waiting. Waiting for that perfect moment to start. Waiting for that perfect moment to do anything. If you're going to be waiting for that perfect moment to start your campaign on obtaining private events, corporate events, you will be waiting forever. There is no perfect time to start. The only perfect time to start is right now. You're watching this video for a reason. So as you're watching this video, if you haven't incorporated, go incorporate your company right now. If you haven't created a contract or an agreement for you, go create that contract and go create that agreement. If you don't have a pitch deck, go create a pitch deck. We're going to go into depth about pitch decks in another video too. So don't forget, click back because other videos we have contracts and I'm going to help you create those. And we're going to create pitch decks and talk about pricing. I hope that you guys have found value out of today's video, and let me know what other mistakes you find other beginning DJs making below. Smash the like, hit the share, and let's evolve and make money together. See you in another video, y'all. Peace.
DJ Yoshi, baby.